Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is still having a bunch of issues on Steam, on PlayStation, on Switch, on Xbox, but thankfully, a lot of the issues that have been reported should be ironed out in maybe the next couple of days, and that includes the input delay on PlayStation. Crazily enough, we now have some data that suggests the input delay on PlayStation is double delayed in comparison to like Steam and Xbox. I think on Xbox it's at like a 50. On PlayStation it's at like 105 or 110. So I've only played the Xbox version. I was still dropping combos. I mentioned in my video from late last night, maybe it's in my head. Maybe it is. But on PlayStation, make no mistake about it, for those who are complaining about the input lag on PlayStation, yeah, it's real. It's not made up. It's a real issue. The data's there, and thankfully, as soon as maybe tomorrow night, that might get patched along with a few other things. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Dynasty, and got for you guys a small update currently on the state of the Legacy Collection. Now, obviously, I kicked off the video by saying every version still has its issues. Currently, right now, I think the only version that's been officially patched via a hotfix is the PC Steam version, and even despite finally them getting their backend provider to, I guess, update some stuff, a lot of you guys are finding matches and then you're being disconnected. It seems like the audio issues have been ironed out, but it's still hit and miss. For every match you're finding, you're also being disconnected when you actually link up within seconds disconnect. So a lot of issues still across the board. Today, be doing a deep dive into everything of note, including that input delay, which is insane to think it got shipped like this. If you guys are excited to hear me talk about the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, some good news. Hopefully soon, right? We'll get the game where it should be, right? Praying to the Elder Gods. Drop a like if you're excited. With that said, let's go over everything of note in regards to the Legacy Collection. So, hot off the wire about 30 minutes ago at the time recording this, Steven comes out and says, working on generating some new console and Steam patches for Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection that will go into testing tomorrow. If things look good, we will start pushing some of them out later tomorrow. Timeframes will vary based upon the platforms. And again, this is Monday night, so hopefully by Wednesday, Thursday, I guess we could say maybe Friday, the latest, us console peasants will finally be able to play online without the audio sounding like it's about to just explode the speakers in our TVs or headsets. Yeah, in case you're not aware, that's how every quick match, for the most part, goes if you try to play online. Just a bunch of audio issues. Thankfully, again, on the Steam side of things, they fixed that, but then connection issues. So it's like, you can't even really still even play the Steam build currently, but I digress. So this is good news. As soon as tomorrow night, maybe we'll be lucky, and they'll have this patch out Tuesday night. I don't believe it, but maybe tomorrow night. Now, earlier today, Steven came out and said this in regards to the Steam build of the Legacy Collection. We're still talking to our backend provider, but it appears some changes were made that are allowing matchmaking to occur on Steam. We are able to play against folks based upon some initial testing, so please confirm if that is the same with you. And again, if you just go through the replies, a lot of people are saying, yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's not working. So they fixed definitely some stuff, but again, nowhere near where I'd consider it to be consistently working. What about consoles, man? We will be pushing out a patch for consoles in the next day or two. Will this address the input lag on PS5 specifically? Yes. More on this in a few minutes, but you can see here, the matchmaking has improved considerably. I've been playing for over 2 hours on Steam, and I'm always finding someone to play with. The sound problem in MK4 has improved a lot, although it still occurs occasionally, but this problem still happens in the other games. So again, there you go, a mixed bag. For some people, they're finding matches, but again, still persisting is the audio issues that they said yesterday in their first patch. That got resolved, but no. Game now finds matches but crashes the moment it goes into creating game. Now on this thread here, you can see Steve says, just happened to me too. Steven asking, is there a particular game you're trying to match with? And apparently, this is happening on Trilogy, but again, sometimes it works, so... Pain. All I could really say is pain. Again, some of you guys are having good results on the Steam build, but again, still, not where it should be and needs to be. Maybe in the next couple days, this will get resolved. And again, in regards to the input lag, you can see here, fix the input lag on PlayStation. Yup, patch should be coming tomorrow, hopefully. And again, tomorrow night at the earliest, so just keep that in mind. If you wake up at like 8 a.m. tomorrow, update probably isn't even out yet, so just keep that in mind. So I keep saying, probably by Friday, I'd say, these changes will be across the board, but again, maybe as soon as tomorrow. It just depends on Sony. Now, this is what blew my mind. So right here, Jake Lees is quoting, PC has the lowest input lag for the Legacy Collection. PlayStation version isn't even playable. That's insane. And here's a list of all the different versions, right? With the input lag. You can see here, for Xbox, what I've been playing on's at 51. For PS5, it's at 108, more than double the input delay. I'd assume this right here is Steam at 22, so does this mean that there's even more room for improvement for the Xbox side of things? I'd assume so, right? So it seems like, again, across the board, not just on, you know, PlayStation, but all this latency for the input should probably be as consistent, right, as they can make it. Should probably all be around 22. So yeah, seems like there's input issues across the board. No consistency in any of the inputs at all. How somebody managed to ship this without playing on one console then another and realizing the delay between button presses, like, I don't know how they shipped it like this. This is pretty fucking drastic. They're aware, at least. And for what it's worth, all this was done on UMK3 Arcade, so just keep that in mind. But boy, oh boy, this is pretty scary. Now, for those who want to see this in real time, the actual differences, shout out to MK Warehouse, definitely not Murdoink. I'm not an input-like scientist, and this is my first time trying to make a video like this, but the Legacy Collection has less input delay than MAME, trying to emulate, assume Mortal Kombat Trilogy or UMK3 here. Here's MAME. So we're going to be at 23, whereas the Legacy Collection's at 18. So that's like, what, 0.5 seconds, roughly? So yeah, Legacy Collection is running faster than the MAME emulator. Pretty cool. If only it was like that across the board, and maybe by Friday it will be. So again, for all the bad shit this collection has, there's some good shit. This is a good thing right here. But considering just how bad the inputs are on PlayStation, it's insane to think that drastic improvement you're seeing right here than on PlayStation. Abysmal. Complete bipolar shit going on here, man. Makes no sense. As for some other issues here, rewind button apparently not working for Trilogy on the Switch. So, if any of you guys have the Switch digital build, can you confirm this issue? Thankfully, they're aware of it, but they did reply to this issue. Now, they always say the Steam charts mean nothing. I'll let you be the judge. Currently, right now, roughly 326 people. 24-hour peak was 416. At launch, it peaked at 1,012, so yeah, that's quite drastic. Kind of heartbreaking to know only 1,000 people on PC thought about buying this and were on at the same time. Maybe in a couple of weeks, couple of months, if crossplay gets implemented, maybe these numbers go up. But obviously, Mortal Kombat is arguably the most, I guess you could say, casual fighting game ever made. Most people who are going to buy the Legacy Collection aren't playing on their PC. If they're playing on their PC, they could have just emulated these games. So, you know, do with this information as you will, but currently sitting at a 45.54% in terms of reviews, which is pretty depressing. Maybe in a couple months, this can hit 70%, but until then, Yeah. It hurts to see this, dude. Now, if you go over to the official Steam forums for the Legacy Collection, you can see here, they really released a bunch of ROMs for 50 bucks. Online working. No, still saying network error occurred. Can confirm, played a match in Trilogy. It worked on MK3. Every fucking time I try to join an online match, it crashes. Woo! Audio still bugged. It's working for me nice. Played for the first time a few hours ago. So yeah, man. Working for some people, not working for some people. I'm still getting crashes. That's 6 minutes ago. So, you know, kind of just is what it is. That's the current state of the Legacy Collection. This is the hot fix for Steam, which was meant to fix a lot of issues. The audio's still bugged. Some people can find matches, and some people cannot connect to matches they're finding. So, and again, obviously on consoles, those still have not been updated. So the exact same shit that's been going on since launch night and my live stream, across the board, it's happening for everything except for PlayStation. Your inputs are fucked. Completely fucked. So there you go, guys. That's a small update on the current state of the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, despite a hotfix last night. Steam, a little bit better, but not where it should be. People are still having connection issues, audio issues, obviously, again, on consoles. Nothing's changed, but maybe tomorrow night, if we're lucky, some of these updates and patches can go live for not just, you know, Steam, but PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. Until then, though, just keep in mind, there's bound to be issues. If you find any issues, you can report them directly to Digital Eclipse on their FAQ page. You could reach out to them on X. You can hit up Steven. Seems like, again, they're trying their best to iron out all the problems, but ultimately, man, step in the right direction. But until we get this first patch on consoles, we'll see how things go. I hope the first patch fixes everything, but come on, we know better than that. It's probably going to take a couple patches, which is why it's like, okay, maybe by Friday, we'll be in the clear to at least play online. Maybe. What do you all think of this? If you're playing on the Steam version of the Legacy Collection, what's your experience been? Let me know down below. If you're playing on PlayStation, do you feel better now knowing that we have the data to provide to actually back up the fact that the input delay shit is real? Let me know. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to some more content like this on the channel. Till next time, been your host, been Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe. I love you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.
On it crack, but I'm not superstitious. Count all these racks, I'll be steady